October. Oh, October, how easy you are to love. The month when we view the world through pumpkin-spiced glasses. It is clear why Anne of Green Gables could not contain her joy as she exclaimed that she was so glad to live in a world where there are Octobers. As the air develops its striking autumnal scent and crispness, we dress in oversized scarves and flannel, surrounded by blossoming mums. We decorate with pumpkins and sip warm beverages, and fireside chats and the glow of lamplight illuminate our nights. The world turns into shades of warm comfort. The leaves, as they age, put on a magnificent and fiery display before dropping to nourish the soil. Unique color is injected into the landscape from blooming asters. Luscious butterfly bush in rich colors attract endless butterflies and hummingbirds. Monkshood cowl-like petals seem to prayerfully gaze upon the earth. Japanese anemones are an ideal airy flower. Their charming personality enhances shade gardens and autumn flower arrangements. Though the diversity of flowers available dwindle in this season, those that are present put on a tremendous display. But as the landscape turns green to brown, all goes to seed, dries, and appears dead. But this is when we secure the future of the garden. As the wind blows, it takes tiny seeds through the air to spread, or be collected by hand to save and plant. October is a forward-gazing time, not in a state of anxious and inactive waiting like winter, but instead one of preparation. We plant bulbs and collect seeds from dried flowers, all in careful readiness for the future. We cultivate flowers like a home, slowly, lovingly, intentionally. Tending a garden also helps to create certain habits of being within ourselves. Though to garden is to toil and far from glamorous, the fruit this work bears is enduring. As the days collect into weeks and months, it is easier to see the year's progression. Cooperation with God to do our work in the garden induces patience from an early age. Little children plant seeds in small cups and learn to patiently wait before finally witnessing signs of growth. It is easy to see the exponential growth within the garden over time, leading to greater understanding, patience, and self-control. So many little flowers drop their tiny heads, but newer buds come to bloom in their place instead. I miss the little flowers that have gone away, but the newly budding blossoms are equally gay. Langston Hughes. As we gaze into a flower, often people in our lives are called to mind, a sentiment well captured in the lyrics of "The Very Thought of You," written by Ray Noble, sung famously by Nat King Cole, in which he intones, "I see your face in every flower." These words came to my mind one day when a postcard arrived in the mail from my former neighbor, Catherine, painted with the most exquisite roses. She wrote that these roses were reminiscent of the garden I planted at my old house, which now sits 1,200 miles away. This little card was a gift in so many ways. I had been missing the flowers of that established garden as I worked to build new gardens from scratch. I longed to reap the tremendous benefits from years of loving toil. As I read the postcard, a thought humbled me that, though we garden for ourselves and those around us, cultivating a garden often brings beauty into the lives of those we may never meet. So often we do not witness the actualization of our arduous work, much like Moses preparing for land he never entered. Planting a garden establishes an inheritance, whether for the next owner of the house or the next generation. The care of the earth is our most ancient and most worthy, and after all, our most pleasing responsibility. To cherish what remains of it and to foster its renewal is our only hope. Wendell Berry.